Shrek and Riley from Inside Out are very similar. Why? Shrek and Riley are similar because they both go on journeys to accept their feelings or emotions despite the pressure that the people around them and society have put on them to be the person that they are in the beginning of each of their movies. Let's take a look. Of course, Inside Out is all about Riley's journey of accepting sadness and realizing its importance. But why is it so hard for Riley to accept sadness in the first place? From day one of Riley's life, her parents label her as,
"Aren't you a little bundle of joy?"
And that's her first core memory. As the movie goes on, it becomes clear that Riley takes on the responsibility of being the joy in her parents' lives. Not only does she take on that responsibility herself, but her parents put that pressure on her as well.
Thank you.
Huh?
You know, through all this confusion, you've stayed our happy girl. Your dad's under a lot of pressure, but if you and I can keep smiling, it would be a big help. We can do that for him, right?
With the pressure from herself, her parents, and the societal pressure that we can all feel to be happy all the time.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
It's no wonder that Riley, like a lot of us, struggles to accept sadness and ultimately a part of herself. She gets majorly tripped up over the difference between who society is telling her to be and how she actually feels. On the other hand, we learn in the classic Shrek the Musical that Shrek is told by his parents at the age of 7 that society hates him, is scared of him, and that if he doesn't separate himself from them and scare people away, he'll end up dead.
It's rude enough being alive when no one wants you.
So basically, for survival, Shrek separates himself from the world and puts on a scare show for anyone who comes knocking. He was constantly told that he was a certain way, so he became that way and repressed other aspects of himself. For his own mental well-being, he convinces himself that he wants to not have friends and not have love. But throughout the movie, we see that Shrek is actually a pretty sensitive guy that cares about people and wants friends and love, despite the keep-out scary persona that he perpetuates. He's very layered, some might say. So we see that Riley and Shrek are both very emotional people that have been conditioned to not accept that part of themselves due to societal pressure. Both movies show the journey of each of the characters accepting the importance of an emotional part of themselves that society and the people around them have deemed to be negative. Riley accepts sadness and she's able to work through a tough time in her life. Shrek accepts his emotional side and he's able to proclaim his love for Fiona and accept Donkey's friendship. In other words, get the life that he's always wanted. That's a big reason that I like both of these movies. They take the basic trope of a journey of self-acceptance and take it layers deeper. They show things like the power of societal pressure over development and the details of things like emotional balance and acceptance. Thanks for watching. What do you think? In what ways has societal pressure affected you, and what are some of the ways that you've learned self-acceptance? I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, press like, and follow my socials for more.